Hello, what platforms are available for swing trading? I'm going to talk about the one that I use. I use Thinkorswim platform, and it is free if you have Charles Schwab account. And when you have Charles Schwab account, you will be able to download it. When you go under trade platforms, it will take you to the platforms page, and you'll be pretty much scroll down. They have Thinkorswim that you can use, and they have the desktop version of it, and that is what I have. And for that one, that is the icon. You download it to your to your desktop or to your laptop. I'm recording with my laptop, so and you just have it on your laptop, and you log in to do your analysis. And that is what I use because I have Charles Schwab account. I have it for years before they even acquired TD Ameritrade. I believe TD Ameritrade is the one that owns Thinkorswim. I have TD Ameritrade account years ago as well, but I use Charles Schwab more over the years until they bought TD Ameritrade few years ago, and Thinkorswim platform became a part of Charles Schwab. The reason why I didn't use the Ameritrade account when I have it, I didn't use it often, was because when I went to that website, it was overwhelming. It's now look back that I know that that website was more designed for traders, because you can do search analysis without even log in. And when you log in, they pretty much have a platform that is putting a lot of information in front of you when it comes to stock chart and all those. And it'll take me a while to find where my account is. And I found that Charles Schwab platform was easier for me to get straight to my account to see what is going on in it. But even though they acquired Thinkorswim, they still have a user-friendly website, at least for somebody that is more or investment oriented. I think that's more how Charles Schwab is. Now they try to integrate trading to it, but I'm sure even back then they were meant for trading, but I just felt like it was user friendly in my opinion, since I'll buy stocks but I won't sell it right away. It was just easier for me. So now that they have Thinkorswim platform integrated with it, I use the desktop version. I use the web one once as well, and I noticed that since I tend to trace on my chart on the one that I have on the desk on my laptop, when I log into my online version of it, those lines were there as well, so pretty much save. They have the mobile version. If you use cell phone a lot, maybe you might like the mobile version, but I don't use cell phone for those things. So that is the platform that I use for swing trading. I don't place order to buy or to sell on Thinkorswim. I just go straight to my Charles Schwab account to do it there. And I'm sure there is a lot of platform out there for swing trading, but I'm just going to talk about the one that I have. And Charles Schwab has their own chart as well, but I don't use it for swing trading, but it does not mean it cannot be used. I just feel like it's not as well detailed like Thinkorswim is. So, but they have the web version, and I think like with Charles Schwab, like the way I said it, I can log into it to check my portfolio, to check my transaction history, my account history, purchase, sales, and deposit and withdraw, I will check those things, download them to my spreadsheet, and that's where I will find stocks as well to create my watch list, and I will use their chart to check when that company went public, or how far in history they have a chart available for that company. And I found ChartSwap to have more extensive information on that than Thinkorswim. Maybe Thinkorswim is newer, I'm not entirely sure. Today we are going to analyze those 3 stocks, and we are going to start with Google. We can compare those 3 platforms when we are going to do the analysis. I'm going to go back up, and I'm going to go under trade. Now I'm going to go under research and stocks. And now that I'm here, I'm just going to put Google. So now that I'm under Google, we can see that a lot of time it will show you a small chart like this. Back years ago, when my husband and I would purchase dividend stocks or stocks at 52 weeks low to sell at 52 weeks high, we just used the chart that was 1 year time frame chart. But you want to use ChartSwap to swing trade, you might want to click on that more and go to their chart. And right now it's showing us, I'm not entirely sure, it's showing us from hold on, let's see if we can do that. We'll go to maximum, since that's what I use on Thinkorswim. It's not showing me daily here, so it's not showing me daily. Let's do 10 years. It's still not showing me daily chart. So you can see those are, let's see if we do 5 years. Now 5 years I have daily chart here. So when I scroll, we are looking at today. For instance, today we wanted to see how it's doing, but this chart is not, it's not a candlestick chart. It's just showing me the line, which is not a bad thing per se, but it's not what I use on Thinkorswim. And if again, here you can see the overall is now quite detailed. So that means I had to go to a smaller time frame to be able to see what happened yesterday. For instance, it could be what they were showing me previously. If I close this one and I come back to show me today, the last 5 days, but you can see, I won't use this one to swing trade. What I like to use it for is just, I'll go back to the maximum chart, and that allows me to see how far in the past the chart begins here, and I will use that as when the company went public, and then I can see the tendency, overall tendency of this, to see if it's upward. That way, or growth and dip. That way I can add it to my watch list. That is to that extent that I use ChartSwap chart from the website, at least for the swing trading strategy that I'm using right now. So now we are going to go back to Thinkorswim platform, and this is monthly chart here. You can see it has about the same, the same chart pattern like this one. And I use Thinkorswim maximum monthly chart again to see the quality of the overall stock chart, to see if that's something I wanted to put in my new year watch list. So, but to analyze stocks, which we are going to do, I'll go to maximum daily chart, and it's going to show me, you have the date on the x-axis from 0 to the from the past to the present, and the price from 0 up. And yesterday, today is November 11, 2025, but the market has not opened yet. So yesterday the price went up. That's why the price is highlighted in green. The price at the end of the day was higher than the price in the morning when the markets open. But when you look at it, it just seems like it continued to go up. It's not going down yet. So therefore, we are not going to buy it. We are analyzing to see if we can buy it. We bought it around this upper line, we sold it there, and now it's going up. So we are not going to buy it until it's around those support lines again. But since we bought it this year, we can share with you the profits we earn in that one, if we can find it. So we bought it at 164 in March, and we sold it in August for 207. We pay a penny for the fee, and we made 2,139 profit, or 25% return, or $42 profit per share. The next one we are going to analyze is GWW. So GWW, we purchased it there around this support line when it touched base before and start going up. After a few higher lows, we purchased it, but it was not enough. It was done going up, so it pulled back to this support line. We purchased it again around this support line, because clearly this support line could be a support line supporting the upside wall of the mountain, and it pulled back to this support line that I assume might be a valid line, but it seems like it breached it as well. I don't know if it's going to go lower or if it's going to turn around there. So I'm going to go to maximum monthly chart to see. You see, it's kind of steep type of growth. So if I wanted to trace support lines here, valid lines, I'm not sure if it's going to try to come down to this line or not. So I'm going to add these stocks to my 2026 watch list, and I think this is going to be where I'm going to be willing to buy if it pull back to it, unless it wanted to pull, it wanted to go up from there. But I just feel like this, even this is not long enough. I don't know if it wanted to come down to this one, or if it wanted to just go from here, but it has a steep growth for some years now. I think this is long enough. Since we have those dotted line, they are long, they are years. So if you count them, that's quite a bit. So this is a long trend line compared to this one. For this one to be a valid line, it has been a valid line for 3 years. I just don't know if it is going to continue going that high, making this the valid line of the mountain, or if that's a temporary one. So therefore, I'm going to just keep observing it. Let's go to maximum daily chart. So this point, yesterday the price dropped and it's on its way down, but I don't know if it's going to continue going down or if it's going to turn around here and go up. We are just going to continue observing it. So far we have those two that we are negative in, and we are just going to keep it in our portfolio. We bought it last year using a short upturn and swing trading strategy to trade a long short trend lines, and this year we wanted to use long upturn and swing trading strategy, which consists of buying it at the value line and sell it after a new high is reached. But in our attempt to do that, we purchased it at this support line, which could well be a support line for the upside wall of the mountain. It breached it, it came back to this support line, which could be a valid line, and but it breached it again, so we are just going to keep observing it. So the one more that we are going to analyze is ICE. So ICE is on its way down. We like to buy at those valley lines. Is on its way down. Yesterday the price went up. We have a green bar there, but in overall is going down. So we don't know if it's going to rest somewhere there and go back up, or if it's on its way to the valley line. It has been on that rise for 3 years now, close to 3 years, and is going down. So we are just going to keep observing it, but it's far from where we want to buy, so therefore it's not a buy today. So that is how we do our swing trading chart analysis, and think of swing platform is what we use to do our daily chart analysis, to decide to buy, to sell, and then we go to chart swap in our account to place those purchase or sales orders. So if we go back to our record spreadsheet, we have those two GWW here. The first one that we purchased, you can see that we have not sold them yet. We purchased the first one around $1,000, 100. The second one around 988, and we have not sold any one of them yet. So we are just keeping them. They are negative currently in the account, and we are just keeping them there. So that is how we do our chart analysis. Thank you so much for watching our videos. If you have Trust Swap account, you know they have been around for decades. So again, when you are investing, it is a long-term thing. Even when you are swing trading, it is a long-term thing. So it's good you do your due diligence to create your account with a good brokerage firm, because when you are investing or swing trading or investing in the stock markets, your money is not insured by the FDIC. So but I think your cash might be insured, but your money in the stock market is not. But in overall, do your due diligence to choose a good trading platform, a brokerage, a firm that you know has been around for a while, will be around, because again, it is your money, hard work money that you are putting in that account. Just make sure you don't go for those recently created companies that are promising, you know, free stocks here and there. I'm not saying they are bad, but I'm just cautious. Anyway, I personally don't believe on those things that are free. So I just preferred to be careful and create your brokerage account or Roth IRA with a good company that you know you can keep your money with them into your retirement, and see if they have a platform that you can use to swing trade. So it's good to choose a brokerage firm that allow trading, you know, direct trading, and that is Chart Swap. I don't need them to buy stocks for me. I can just place the order and then they'll fulfill the order. So, and they have Thinkorswim that is free for you to use. You can buy stock and sell stock through Thinkorswim because it will be linked to your account, but I just prefer to use it for chart analysis and log into my Chart Swap account and make those or place those orders. But and that is just the, you know, the platform I will talk about, but I'm sure there is multiple ones out there. Some might even be free, but I don't use them, so therefore I cannot talk about them. Thank you so much for watching our videos. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel and ninasoap.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. Just start small and grow your account from there. Thank you very much for watching our videos. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your comments, and thank you very much for subscribing to our channel. For more of our swing trading tips, will you please check the playlist in the description of this video. Thank you. And this video is brought to you by our online store, Liberman.com. We have a bag that we listed, and if you are interested in it, will you please check it out. We only have one with this fabric and with those pockets, 3 outside and 3 inside. It's one of our handmade products. So thank you so much for your time.